We've got a new Furch we're excited to show you. It's got the big sound. It's got all of the bevels. Stick around. We'll tell you more. Hey, you're watching Alamo Music TV. My name is Chris McKee.
I'm Cooper Greenberg.
We're with Alamo Music in San Antonio, Texas. You can find us online at alamomusic.com. If you're new to our channel, subscribe, turn on notifications, like our videos. And if you want to support the channel, you can visit our spring store, link below, for custom swag. Check out our podcast, the Fretboard Confessional, and of course, buy things from us. We appreciate it when you do. This is a guitar I know some of you are going to definitely want, because it is surprising with how big and huge it sounds. Now, we've shown you some great guitars from Furch. We are in love with their guitars. They are a fantastic company building really, really good stuff. And we've shown you some of the Red Deluxe guitars. This is the first time we've had one of these in the Dreadnought body shape, in the deluxe model with the bevels. And oh my.
It's very, very cool. We have done some videos recently on newer Furchs in the blue and violet line, which are value-wise for the sub $2,000, sub $1,500 kind of range. Some of the best guitars that you can buy.
Which is why we can't keep them in stock.
True.
Thank you, by the way.
So we have shown the blue Deluxe Dread, which was very cool. And we've now got the Mac Daddy, as you might say. The Red Deluxe being their top of the line outside of rainbow stuff. Mm-hmm. The 45, the 900, if you will, of Furch's catalog. And we love the Red Deluxes. They're not the easiest guitars to get. No. And we've always got them on order. Most of the time in the process, those guitars become pre-ordered and go immediately. But those have all been in the Grand Auditorium shape with the cutaway. This year, quietly, Furch added to their price list deluxe models in the Dreadnought and Dreadnought with the cutaway shape. So this is Dreadnought with the cutaway, Red Deluxe with the bevels.
Which
and
bevels?
The BEVEL Duo.
There you go.
Which you can see on the top, Koa, and the back, really nice flamey Koa. But this is the, if you don't know, within Furch's kind of naming conventions, obviously you'll see some letters in there. D, little c, SR, spruce rosewood, high-grade Sitka spruce, high-grade Indian rosewood, with not ebony.
No.
Zeracote.
Zeracote.
So you got...
Someone's got to go. You're putting the accent in the wrong syllable or something at some point.
Zeracote. So you got the Zercote.
I love that's how some people that we know used to say Zercote. I'm like, that sounds not right to you?
You can say whatever you
want.
It doesn't matter. So you got the nice high-grade woods, and then you got the Koa bound on the fingerboard, on the rosette, on the guitar, white contrasting line in between just for a little extra touch.
Nice little clear pick guard that's like really, really well done, by the way. That's hard to do, right? Not everyone does, so I just want to call that out.
True. And then, you know, what it comes down to is when it's rock and roll, it's got to be the Roman numerals. You know what I'm saying? That's
throwing it back with the Roman style.
Roman style, yeah. And then go to a 510, ebony butt.
You know those are named actually after the character in Fast and the Furious. Not everyone knows that. They think it's from ancient Rome.
But what are you talking about? I don't get the reference.
It's okay.
Is that from Total Recall?
No, it's if you didn't see a previous video, we talked about the lack of movies. Cooper just has like this huge swath of movies he's never seen that I'm...
I made a Watto joke about Star Wars, and everybody's like, "That's Total Recall." I'm like, "I've never seen that movie. It was a
You've never seen Total Recall? We have
I prefer cinema.
All he does is watch Mad Men reruns, so don't listen to his I prefer cinema spiel. So
how's the mise en scène? You know what I'm saying? So linear fret markers, everybody's fave.
Yeah, I like the linears.
And just...
Gosh, that color just looks amazing.
It looks awesome. So everybody likes the Red Deluxe. We've had it with European spruce, with Sitka spruce, with rosewood, with cocobolo. There's a bunch of variations, and they're all really, really good. They all play great, and they all sound great. The difference with this one is you got a big old body, and Dreadnoughts, the most common thing is people are like, Dreadnought, it lifts my arm, it's not comfortable. This... It pulls it in closer to you in the body, makes it more comfortable to have your arm over the top. which is why everybody likes the bevels on all their
Right.
deluxe guitars. But with the Dreadnought, I think that feature is just even more appreciated by a lot of different people. And you get the playability of the Red Deluxe, but with the huge sound from Dreadnought
Yeah,
and the upper register access.
it keeps your arm off the top,
Yeah.
which aids in sound. But like this has a huge, huge tone to it. And I think the combination tone was the fact that you're comfortable, that you aren't inhibiting the top in any way. And as we've talked before, that the tops of all of these guitars are tuned before they are affixed to the body.
They
really
put a
makes
snark
a difference.
on there.
They put a snark on there.
Yeah.
That's the secret, everybody.
That's the secret.
Now it's
That's
out.
why they wouldn't let us see it. So yeah, this guitar sounds awesome. It sounds great. Open strummed chords. It sounds great. Picked fastly. It sounds great in every kind of way.
Picked slowly, even. It
Picked
works.
slowly. I mean, it's exploding with sound. So take a listen.
All right, so there you have it. You heard Cooper playing it. Let me tell you what surprises me about this guitar, and you can go ahead and put in the comments below what you think. It has a big sound. There's a lot of Dreadnoughts that have big sounds, but this guitar is very, very responsive too. So you don't have to like lean into it as much.
Yeah.
You just like you can play lightly on a big bodied guitar and it's there. Like the volume's pretty much explosive.
Yeah.
So you know, this is one of those guitars where usually grand auditoriums are kind of the do all thing. You could fingerpick on this guitar just fine. It gives you tons of volume. It's so responsive. And then it still has this really high headroom.
It'll blast off. Really, whatever you put into it, it's gonna give back in even more exponential explosion. But I would say like this is not. It's a completely different playing experience to a Martin Dreadnought.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean everything is different, but I think the D28, everybody always is going to compare whatever Spruce Rosewood Dreadnought they're playing to HD28, D28, D35, whatever it may be. Totally different experience, something that I think is prevalent across the entire line of Furch, from Violet through the Red, through the Vintage, is they all kind of give you that. It's like every single one is so stupid easy to play that like when I'm kind of prepping before the demo, it's like just kind of noodling and you're like, oh, I should do a little something, like do some of that because that sounds really good. But then it's a nice thing when a guitar makes whatever you do on it sound good.
In other words, the guitar doesn't get in the way.
Doesn't get in the way.
Yeah.
And it also, the look is something that I don't think a lot of other brands do. There's some pearl in here, but a lot of the accents are done with just pretty wood, which I like. It's their top of the line, and I do enjoy a nice pearled out top, back, and sides. But this, they're using really, really nice flame koa on the bevels. And I like that they use Zeracota instead of ebony, you know, just to give it a little extra character. It's a nice balance of the really luxurious, but also it's just a great sounding guitar.
Yeah. Yeah, it's fantastic. I'll take two of them. So.
I'll take two.
But if you'd like to get this one, you can do so on our website, which is
alamomusic.com.
And, you can buy it online. There's financing, there's all that stuff. We'll have photos of this guitar. We take the photos. We show you pretty stuff. We work hard so you guys can have a really wonderful website to shop on. You can chat with us online if you have any questions on things. One of the things I'll say is that there's a lot to offer in the Red series, and one of the things that we have highlighted with Furch before is that there is an ease when it comes to customization. Both, there's the Rainbow program, but you can also say, hey, I'd like a Rainbow non-deluxe OM, with these woods. And usually if it's something that's kind of offered in there, then it's something that you can do. Oftentimes people will go to the Furch website, which is also a very well done website, by the way, and they will see like the master's choice and some of the options that are there. But if you ever click on those, you can click on like the body shapes and kind of see the other stuff that's there. So just keep that in mind. I'm glad this is a new offering. It's not something that's been there, the Dreadnought with the bevels. And I'm glad we got it, because what a surprisingly good guitar.
Yeah.
So makes choices difficult sometimes, but
it does
in a good way.
There's a lot of Furchs out there, because we just got in another red, but it's the master's choice. And then you'll see words like pure and plus and all sorts of variations and letters with woods that are offered there and body shapes. And so hopefully through all of our videos that we've done on them and other great videos that other people have done, people are getting into Furch. But there is a lot that you may have questions about. I do think it'd probably be worth it for us to do a video just running through how to decipher what this guitar is if you're looking at it.
And all this,
and what
the
you
current
get,
offerings in the series,
But we do a pretty good job about trying to update listings, because, for example, Violets just went from Sitka to Engelmann.
Yep.
And so you may have been looking at a guitar.
That's
I like
cool
that
change.
a lot. You may be looking at a guitar that you really like on our website and then see that it's sold. That just might mean that they changed one little spec. We have an entirely different thing on it. Or there is actually something that's a lot closer than you think that we do have or that we can order. So feel free to reach out, ask questions, because we do like talking about Furch.
Yeah, if you're shopping for a Furch guitar, really, you want to come to Alamo Music. We're the premier place to buy a Furch guitar in the United States. So
that's what I'm talking about.
We'll educate you and help you get the right one, whether it's a Violet or something really custom through the Rainbow program. In fact, we just got some Rainbows in for some customers. They're very, very happy. All sorts of cool stuff's available. So make sure you reach out. And if you're new to our channel,
you're going to want to subscribe to the channel and turn your notifications on, because if they're doing cool stuff like this, bevels on a Dreadnought, and they're not making a huge deal about it, we're going to make a huge deal about it, and you'll find out here first. So subscribe, and then if you like it, and if you comment on it, and if you share it, share it.
All the above.
You know what I'm saying?
Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.